This is the end!
Shackles of natural law which imprison this body. Long at last, I feel free. Yes, this is it. My true desire, freedom.
Now that the Keeper is gone, the fabric of time is starting to unravel. I was born from Chronomon, so I understand. I can hear it. The words, thank you. Just as Chronomon wished, the Keeper of Time is now no more.
What will happen to the world now?
If things keep going, the damage will be worse than the Shinjuku Inferno. Actually, it's already happening.
Digimon!
Inori, so you've realized already. There is a way to fix everything. A way to restore a world that has lost its Keeper of Time. I must take on that role myself, in Chronomon's place. And I have the power to do so. Even if I am bound by the chains of natural laws.
A cog in the machine?
That is what Chronomon planned all along. The very reason I was born. Maybe the higher being heard Chronomon's wish and accepted it. That's why Agent appeared, dressed like an anime character. To lead us to this future. Our one and only future.
No! Don't do this to me, Digimon! Don't leave me like this! I don't want to lose anyone anymore. I'm sick of it!
Don't cry, Inori. Time exists everywhere in the world. In other words, I will always be by your side. So this probably isn't such a bad thing. I will always be watching over you. I will always be praying for your happiness. And finally, thank you, Inori, on that day, at that place, for finding me when I had just hatched.
Not exactly a comfort, really, is it? I'll always be there, because the concept of time exists everywhere. Oh, hello.
I can handle the rest by myself. In the next world, I'll make sure that the gate doesn't open. That'll make it so the war never happened. So then, all the things she lost should be back to normal. Of course, it'll also make it so we'll never meet. But as long as she's happy, I'm okay with that.
Are you really?
Inori will be somewhere in the world. As long as I can feel that, I can get through an eternity or two. But at the very least, I want you to watch over her closely. I know it's selfish of me to ask, but you definitely understand how I feel, right? Because after all, you are the other me.
Why can't you go back and we go forward then? Why can't you go back to Inori? And we become the new keeper of time?
This was a tale of two worlds. The world of humans and the world of Digimon. As a result of the two worlds converging, Aegyeomon met a human girl. By living among the humans, he learned of their kindness and formed a deep bond with them. But meanwhile, Chronomon was sowing the seeds of chaos that would guide the world to certain destruction. Aegyeomon learned of his destiny to become the Great Guardian and rose up to face the challenge of protecting the world. However, during a battle, the girl disappeared into the ether. To rescue his companion, Aegyeomon awakened the power over time that lay dormant within him. But in a tragic chain of events, he lost control over his power and set the world on a path to ruin, all according to Chronomon's machinations. Aegyeomon fell into a deep despair from his failure to save his partner and from causing the destruction of the world. But fortune smiled upon the Great Guardian and offered him another chance. This time, Aegyeomon used his mastery over time unselfishly and changed the tragic fate of Iliad's champions. Together, the 12 warriors awakened their true power as Iliad's protectors, found the girl, and vanquished Chronomon once and for all. However, even his demise at the hands of the Olympus 12 was part of Chronomon's grand design. I will take the place of the Keeper of Time. Despite knowing what that would entail, Aegyeomon was resolute. He wished for the girl's happiness and sought to return everything she had ever lost to her, by offering the time they spent together as a cost. The gate connecting the two worlds had closed, once again separating them. Though his partner was now a world apart, Aegyeomon would continue to watch over her, forever, as he promised.
Is that you then? Really does look like Aegyeomon if it is.
Huh? Wow, cool! That's an alpha model! Can I hold it for a minute? Is it really the real thing? You? Please behave, would you?
Oh, I am so sorry about...
But Inori! Come on. Huh?
Hi. Huh. I expected her to start crying there. Like with a smile, but crying. I feel that would have been the more appropriate end for that moment. Just to have that element where, like, clearly she's remembered everything that's happened. And she's upset, but happy at the same time, because it's like, we won the day. We won the day, but at a cost. At a cost. So, final thoughts on Digimon Time Stranger. Well, I say final thoughts. We do have some DLC coming in the future, so my views may change in future when we get around to that. Gameplay-wise, I did feel there was more of a tactical tactical element to this compared to what I had in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. More playing with the weaknesses. I very much like the character reversal aspect. I know that was there previously as well, but there seemed to be more of a tactical edge in this that I did appreciate. Reminded me very much of the SMT series Persona, that sort of angle, which is something I do appreciate. I do love those games, so of course I'm going to gravitate to that kind of gameplay quite nicely. I very much enjoyed the fights, like against Apollomon and Dianamon. Dianamon is probably the one that gave me the most trouble thinking about it as well. That sleep, that could have been an issue as well. But there was ways to work around that. I could have gone to the store, for instance, which I did like that option as well. We could go pick up some certain skills here and there, change up what we had available on our team, should I need it. And that was a fight where it was a case of, had I lost, I'd be, right, let's go to the store, look at making it so I'm immune to sleep or can work around sleep, because that was an issue for me. That was an issue. So it got me for a moment. I was like, ooh, that's tricky. And there were several moments like that I could see happening. I got very lucky at times with my types matching up. And obviously at times I overleveled, which is my fault. My fault completely. But I could definitely see the tactical edge of the gameplay they were going for here. I like that quite a bit. I very much enjoyed the final fight though as well, where D digivolved. It was like, what? But, huh? No? It was a bit of panic, but a bit of fun at the same time. I was like, I like that. It makes sense with the time travel element, doesn't it? Oh, that's probably one way I'd go with the gameplay. I don't feel like they took advantage of the time travel elements too much. It was mainly more a story-focused thing, as opposed to any gameplay elements they could have brought into it. Like, you could play something in the past that would then appear in the future, and it would have evolved itself or something like that. That could have been a twist or an element that could have been interesting. Like, if you had a certain Digimon you placed in the farm or a farm in the past, and then you then went back to the future to check on it, like, hey, it's digivolved, or it's gathered these items in the past 8 years. Like, use the different time periods to the advantage of the gameplay itself. I don't think there was anything like that. If I'm wrong, please do correct me on that. Please do correct me, but I didn't see anything like that, because it was mainly story focused with the time travel element, which I did like that aspect. It's sort of got several different kind of paradoxes going on at the same time, with Agiamon coming back and altering the timeline before even we knew what it was, and the fact we as the main character were involved in that in some way as well, part of what Agiamon was doing. The only aspect I would say the game kind of falls down, it's a bit slow to get to that bit at the start. It's just a bit slow. You're just going through the motions of, like, let's take out the Titans. Like, okay. And then it launches you into the time travel story. I know it's important so you understand the stuff that comes later. Very similar in some ways to when you look at Steins Gate as a story. It's very slow at the start, but then you hit that certain point where the story takes a turn and it's like, oh, I see what you were doing. So it is important what we had, but I feel like they could have just truncated it a little bit, just fine-tuned it a little bit to make it a bit more interesting at the start there. Over at the other end, though, I feel like the ending was a bit rushed when Coronamon turned up, especially with the element of the Divine Knights just being available. Like, well, yeah, they're coming to help now. It's like there's a whole story aspect there you could have explored, and it just wasn't. It was a side quest. It was like, huh? Well, several side quests, as we know. They could have had that as part of the story, like they were getting assistance from King Drasil. Yeah, just feels very odd with that aspect. I did like actually some of the touches with the music as well. Some of the flourishes of music we had from, say, Cyber Sleuth. It was nice having played those games recently. It's like, oh, I know that piece of music. I know that. There it is. It's Cyber Sleuth coming back. I like that little touch here and there. I'm trying, honestly, at this point, trying to think of any other negative other than, like, the story was a bit at the start and the end. Just needs a little bit of tweaking here and there, and be like, yeah, you're good, because the game's just very, very good. Definitely the best Digimon story game I played of the 3 that I've played, and I've played those 3 recently. definitely a big improvement over what I had with Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. I can see the roots of what we had from those games in this game, but a vast, vast improvement, especially with this sort of tactical gameplay elements. Like I said, I very much did enjoy that much, much more here, much, much more. And I am very much looking forward to seeing what we get with the DLC, which again, we will be playing in future when we get the chance to do that. It should be early next year, So that's my final thoughts on the game. What are your final thoughts on the game? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Did you drop off from the game? Or did you continue to the end? Did you do more than me? Like, did you do the Royal Knights? I keep wanting to say Divine Knights for obvious reasons. It's on my mind all the time these days. But the Royal Knights, did you get those done? Because I didn't feel a desire to do them. It was at a point where it's like, I just want to get on with the story now. I'm ready. Let's go get that done. But did you do them? Were they fun? I'd like to know. Did you have fun with the game? That's basically the point here. Because, you know, it's a game. I'm going to have fun. Did you have fun? That's generally the question. Did you have fun? I hope you did. And obviously, thank you very much for joining me. If you did indeed join me through this playthrough. If you're hearing this right now, obviously you did. So thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate you joining us. Hopefully you'll join us when we go over to our next game we're going to be doing on the channel, which is Atelier Yumi. I've got to remind myself to say Atelier again instead of Atelier, because that was the joke one, and we dropped it because it was like, well, I'm not playing that on the channel anymore. We may as well not carry on the joke, but it's coming back. It's coming back to the channel, so it's like back to saying Atelier. I've got to remind myself of saying that. We're going to carry on that joke again. Anyway, we now have a post-credit scene coming up, so let's see what's going on here.
I will protect Iliad's peace, no matter what. This is neither duty nor destiny. This is my own will, my own vow. The future is something we must grasp with our own hands, and let the names of those who support me in my oath, the Olympus 12, be known far and wide. May their names reach worlds far beyond our own!
Oh, that's nice. Where they made that promise. A promise not fulfilled. Unfortunately. Right, so future me here interjecting in post-edit, because I was planning at this point to then have a separate part after this where we go finish off any side quests that popped up at the end of the game, because obviously we hadn't finished Agent Rank 10. Well, there's only two. One is go speak to Minervamon and it unlocks some fights. And the other one is finish off the Colosseum, which we'll jump to now, where I've only got one more fight, and that's with Marsmon. So, let's go finish that Colosseum quest first. Then the Minervamon. Then Agent Rank 10. The last battle of the greatest Omni Carnival is upon us. A final round showdown with Marsmon. Set the ring on fire out there. I will? Marsmon, god of Digibattles. Yeah, we'll see about that.
We've kept you waiting long enough. The fighters will now enter the arena.
Who's the strongest competitor in the Colosseum? These destined rivals are about to find out. Your cheers are enough to shake the very earth and heavens themselves. It's the one you can't wait to see. Marsmon! The crowd seems to be enjoying itself. Now it's time for me to join in on the fun. Now then, what do you say we have even more fun?
And now, let's get this match on!
Yes. forgot to turn auto off. Forgot to turn auto off. It's fine.
Watch this. Corona sanctions!
And we're on 3 times speed. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's get acceleration boost going here.
Thanks. There!
That's okay. That's okay. That's what we got here. Types. Great, really. We'll get the lightning shower going, though.
Here goes! Lightning shower!
You have my thanks.
Thank you very much. Ooh. It is like I would want to change out Beelzemon. Well, you know, we got that anyway. Vadodudamon, let's get you in, because the other two will be a bit
I'm counting on you.
risky at this point. Let's get the arts going.
Launching cross art.
Okay. Zweiglenz. It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. Okay. Let's... Still got that light buff on him. Or light debuff. Doesn't look like we have. Did we even get that on him at all? We'll have that though, we'll have that.
It's time! Nacho Blade!
Okay, lightning shower, because I want the debuff on him. I would like that on him.
Shower!
It's just not happening though, is it? It's just not happening. Alright, I've got the point. You've been boosted. Damn, dude.
I'm counting on you.
Watch this. And the surge!
It's steady, because I've almost got you.
Watch this. And the surge!
I've almost got you.
Damn.
No. He is trouble. He is trouble. Get him. Get him. Oh, I thought you would have got him, but you didn't.
Here go! Aurora undulation!
There we go.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I would have gotten back up, but it was a case of like we were close to finishing that anyway, so. That's the match, and would you believe it? We got a triple champion! Wow, you really are something else. I threw everything I had at you. No joke. Anybody else probably would have ended up ending me. But because it was you, I managed to hang in there for a while. No regrets about losing after that. On the contrary, I feel like I got front row seats to something special. The birth of a triple champion. Thank you. I expected more fanfare. Oh man, it finally happened. We have ourselves a triple champion. I'm not crying. My eyes are just raining joy. Can't believe it actually happened. I never thought I'd live to see a Grand Slam victory. I'm glad I could do this for you, mate. And just like that, the greatest Omni Carnival is over. Makes me kind of sad. But it'll always live on in our hearts. Just funny rope without fear. I'll keep this place open so you can use it. Come by anytime if you're looking to have a rematch against someone. Thank you so much. Oh, I like that guy. It's just the way he's like 2 fingers like, yeah. Oh, he's adorable in his own way, isn't he? In his own way. In his own way. Right, we got new agent skills apparently. Right, so we do have one other quest on my list at this point. Olympus 12's test match. I need to talk to you. I'll be waiting for you in the back alley of Akihabara. Ah, welcome you. Who exactly? Interesting, you're a sharp one. It's a pleasure to meet you. What? I'm Minervamon, but not the one you might know. I come from another world. Oh, okay then. The reason I've come is to test my strength. I'm here with the rest of the Olympus 12. I'll be waiting beyond this space with the others. Join us when you're ready for battle. And that's us pretty much done with this part then. We got all the quests done, and all that's left now is to get Agent Rank 10 sorted here. So, as I mentioned previously, plans going forward with this are that we very much look at the DLC when it comes around. It's sometime at the start of next year, 2026, when the DLC is available, so we'll see about jumping into that as soon as we can. As for me, jumping over to Atelier, or Atlia, depending on how you want to go with it. Atlia
Wow.
Yumiya. I'm assuming I'm saying that right. I'm not entirely sure there. Not entirely sure. Anyway, we shall see you around in the future, whenever. Thank you very much for joining me during this. I hope you enjoyed it. Ta-ta. For now.